on, let's go. Hello, I'm Mike Gordon. Welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Vermilion for the Sega Genesis. And don't forget to cast your vote on what game you want me to cover next. Currently, Bonanza Brothers is leading with 3 votes, but I will keep the poll open until about 1 or 2 live streams away from the end of the game. So, until then, let's resume where we left off. So, we got our 3rd ring last time, as well as an all-powerful Sanguios spell, which seems to be a huge upgrade over Sangua. Not only does it cost fewer MP to cast than Sangua, but Sangua only heals for 60 HP, whereas Sanguios fully heals you up upon use. They are also nearly maxed out on items. And oh yeah, we got the Ring of Wind from the town of Deepdale after we found the king of that town. But, having said that, we are in a brand new town, so let's go ahead and check out some of the town's wares. I don't hear it very well anymore. Okay. Let's go in here and check our fortune. I can tell your fortune if your money is good. The fee is 50 kins. You must pay first. See a pretty girl turning into a horrible monster. Uh-oh. Would you like to play a game? Thanks, but I'm already playing. Too busy to talk, bye. Not very helpful, are they? I want to sell my excess herbs right now. Fortunately, they don't sell for a whole lot. But we don't really need them anymore. We're like level 12 or 13. I want to hold on to the medicine, the gnome stone, and the lantern. Alright, what is that for sale? Another gnome stone, a griffin ring. Alright, let's check out what the griffin ring does. I'm going to look at the items. A griffin wing allows you to fly to a previously visited town. Pretty useful to have, I suppose, but we don't really need it quite yet. And generally speaking, whenever an item also has a spell counterpart, we don't really need the item. And there's a brand new spell shop. Books of spells are my specialty. Might help you. Let's look what we have. Alright, let's look at Copperos sends a small fire ring at opponents. Arrow shoots a small winged boomerang at enemies. And Volti is a spell that we have. I'm gonna go ahead and sample both of these spells before making a decision on whether or not to buy them. See, Sanguia heals for 6 HP. Alright, I'm gonna start with Copperos. By the way, you never need a recovery spell. So I'm gonna go back and forth right here. Alright, that's probably a very good enemy to... Oh. Alright, that was... I'm not quite sure what that was. It only costs 4 MP. It only costs... How much MP does it cost? Opros only costs 4 MP to use. Pretty good to have. Pretty overpowered. But now, you shoot a fireball at an enemy, and then there's a big circle that surrounds it, which means other enemies nearby will get hit by it, and then it circles in and finishes off the target. Kind of weird. Pretty strong, but also kind of weird how it works. I need a ready arrow. Alright, I kind of wish there was... Alright, so it's literally like an arrow boomerang. So what does that mean? Fortunately, it really just feels like a stronger version of Volti. Not that impressive, but Copperos can prove pretty handy in tight spots. You know what? I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go ahead and... upgrade from Volti to Arrow. Volti is dealing chip damage. And it only costs 2 MP. Arrow should be a marginal up, at least an upgrade. So I'm gonna sell Volti. I don't like any of the fire spells in this game because of how they work. Like the first one, which is Pharaoh's, literally just has a little small flame that circles you. And Copperos sends a small fire at a opponent that then closes on them. Which could damage nearby enemies, but it's not really something that I like to use. Hey you, where'd you get that book of spells? From the shop? Now he's actually talking about the book that we bought from the previous episode. Last night I saw a shadow in a castle window as if a child was running away. Uh-oh. Oh, we have the book of spells, so I guess we could talk with the king. You're an honest-looking fellow. And this is some pretty big red flags right there. The king knows about rings. Oh good, that means we can get his ring off of him. So let's go ahead and talk to him. I've heard of you. You're the young warrior who's collecting rings. Since you are trying to rid us of a terrible evil, I'll give you my ring. Say, that's my book of Sanguios spells. So you're the thief. I'll take that. It's easy to proclaim your innocence, but can you prove it? I'll keep your rings to ensure that you don't just run off. So, yes. So not only did we lose the Book of Sanguios, which we held for just a single episode and used only once, he took all the rings that we collected too. I was like playing Pokemon and losing all, and only for a story event to result in you losing all your gym badges, forcing you to take them back again. Which kind of reminded me of that one Pokemon episode. The one with the Murkrow that stole all of Ash's badges. Yeah. The little girl that we bought the Sanguios spell, the overpowered Sanguios spell, yeah, she stole it. Wow, what a twist. Oh wait, the name of the town is Stowe. Alright, so here's some Medusas. Oh, nobody's watching. I ain't good. Good. It's annoying. So we have to head back to that cave to confront that little girl. The bright side is we already got all the items from that cave. I don't know any of these enemies. This is gonna be a huge pain in the butt to deal with. Right. Oh, come on! Enough with the random encounters to try and get back into the cave. There is a way to repel enemy encounters. There is an item that allows you to repel random encounters, at least for a short while. Those are you want to cast arrow on. Not necessarily these enemies, but still. Come on! Got down there in that corner. Alright, and we got another lantern that we can make use of. And we're gonna just make a beeline for the little girl. I don't want to get too crazy with the spell casting, though. At this point, I don't think it really matters. But the bottom floor, nearly every single encounters against a mushroom enemy. And streaming? Oh, goddamn. On OBS, don't screw around with me. We're about to level up. We want to go this way. I think one more battle will level us up to level... I don't remember what level we have to be in. Guidance says we should be at level 13 for this next part. I'm not quite sure why. Okay, we're level 14, so we're well ahead of the curve on that one. We're level 14. And can you actually let us play through this? I'm not gonna use any my spells unnecessarily. Alright, and the little girl... Alright, she's not gonna be in the middle section. The middle section of the level is just all dead ends. At least those things aren't poking in on you. That would make it nearly impossible to approach these mushrooms without an offensive spell. Let's go to her. They said I stole the book of Sanguios spells? No way, please believe me. Sure. Thank you. So I stole the book of Sanguios spells? No way, please believe me. But it's true, I didn't steal it. I just borrowed it for a moment. Oh. Yeah, it turns out that she's one of the archfiends. Yeah, we have to. You literally have to strike at the fireballs to deplete them and then strike at her. Eric takes 3,000 Kims and 3,000 EXP. That's a lot of EXP. I'm sorry, I make a living selling things that I steal. I'm so grateful that you've shown me the error of my ways. I will go to Stowe to show them how much I regret my past mistakes. Uh-oh. Considering the fact that that little girl just turned into a monster, I don't think that's gonna bode well for the town of Stowe at all. I gotta use a ton of arrows. Followed by a ton of projectiles. And yeah, air is a stronger spell than Volt. Which makes sense because you find the spell much later in the game. Doesn't do well in crowds, but it definitely can handle the projectiles just fine. I think the fire spells is supposed to be good for crowd control. Something you might also notice is that I'm not trying to. Is that I am not at all trying to. Come on. Let's go continue on. Alright. I don't really have much to say about this. Yeah, it was just the two enemies, so I wasn't too concerned about spamming arrow to deal with them. Mushrooms just before we leave the cave. I was just sort of fooling around this bit. Can I not find a way out from fight? What am I gonna do? Because if I... I'm trying not to spawn in right on top of that mushroom, and the game's not giving me anything. Guess there's no way to get out of taking damage here, so I'm gonna just... That absolutely pisses me off when they spawn enemies right on top of you. Just, especially enemies that shoot out projectiles. That's absolutely cheap. This arrow can help deal with those sorts of enemies. Took those guys out rather easily. Medusa. And yeah, the town of Stowe has been attacked. How could this happen in Stowe? I don't know, you've straight up accused me of stealing the book. The monster didn't attack those in houses. Oh, that's good, so we can attend the churches and the inns, and they really should be able to use their facilities still. Let the monster kill us. Please help us. And we never stepped foot inside these taverns. Please rescue us. The monster had 2 heads. Yup, it was the same one that we fought before. Help me, make the monster go away. You attacked the other little girl. I guess you really are innocent. Alright, we are probably gonna need to buy another lantern. Look at my shop. Does anything interest you? Okay, so what you missed out on was, well, we tried to confront the little girl that we bought the Book of Sanguios spell from. And then she came and attacked the town shortly after. So we need to buy a lantern for the next dungeon ahead. It is possible that we could get another lantern on our way to our next destination. If we do, we'll just use it in our shop. Heavens, you're here. It was horrible. Oh, the monster had 2 heads. Yeah. It was the Archfiend that we defeated in 1 hit previously. The monster was so powerful that we could not resist it. We were attacked without warning. And let's talk to the king. Hopefully we can get our rings back. But if that monster is in Sarkon's services, it is possible. The monster appeared to be a little girl. We suspected nothing until it attacked. It took your rings to Asti's cave. Sorry I doubted you, Eric. Worry about us later. Get those rings before they're brought to Sarkon. A tavern keeper has a map to Asti's cave. Okay, good. So we now have to go back and speak with the tavern keeper. Oh, I was just walking to a wall. Alright, we have some essence. And I'm not gonna try to put myself where I need to worry about poison bomb getting poisoned. Well, we need to go to the tavern before we proceed because Assie's Cave is a little further up one days. Here's a map to Assie's Cave. Alright, so thank you. We never really go to these taverns, and generally speaking, there's really nothing of interest in them. Alright. This way? Good. Took out those Medusas rock. Come on. Some even stronger versions of the brain enemies, but we can still take them out in one hit. Alright, I'm gonna go this way first. There's actually quite a lot of treasure chests on this route. And here are some scorpions. Come on. At least these sprites are pretty aloof to us and don't really go out of their way to attack you. The chest, sorry, there's nothing inside. Of course, it's an empty chest. Why am I not surprised? First turn is a dead end. The others lead to chests. Come on, let's hurry up already. You open the chest. There's the Ruby Brush inside. Okay. So Ruby Brush is an item that, when used, basically acts as a little repel. Right now I'm not gonna use it yet because we need to approach the cave. And there we go. environment. Oh, this guy's a pain. Alright, you open the chest. Did I already take its contents or was it already empty? I don't remember because I was interrupted midstream. Alright, and we got yet another encounter. We can still one-shot these guys, and they don't have any projectiles to kill them. Open the chest. I think all but the ruby brooch were empty. Well, that's great. Okay, good. And this is the cave that we actually need to go inside for. And I'm just gonna go ahead. Alright, there's really no items in here. Well, there are a couple. But I was right to buy this lantern. Now we have a brand new type of skeleton. And these guys are fast. Yeah, that is fairly well, I would say. So, I think this chest over here is empty. Let's open it. Yep, it was already empty. Not quite sure which is which on where to go for the map, so I'm just gonna take. Not that matters because the other path also leads to a pretty good shield, all things considered. Definitely an upgrade over what we are currently sporting. Alright, okay, I took the right path for the map. That's good to know. And this way. So not quite the best shield in the game, but close enough. Of course, we need to stop getting the arena encounters first. I think we got him at just the nick of time. We are good. Up here. Adjust. There's the royal shield. We're taking that. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna drop the gem shield. The gem shield doesn't sell for shit. Start selling my shields last a couple, 1 or 2 episodes ago. Back when we were in Deepdale, but, you know, I forgot to do that. Alright, we are about 5,000 EXP away from leveling up. Yeah. So you have quite the upgrade in terms of shields. There, that's more like it. I think we need to level up again before taking on the boss. This is the reason why. Dealing with storms is an absolute pain in the ass. Right, and we should be able to. So there's something strange about this map on this tile that we need to step on. It doesn't appear here. But if you turn around, then it will appear. I don't get it either. I don't get why it doesn't spawn in until you turn around. But whatever. And the way we want to go is this way. I'm not going to be super stingy without protecting my HP, but once I level up, I'm going to go ahead and use the Royal Bruche. So I don't really need to have much in the way of a bandit. Alright, level 15, we're about halfway done. Wow! One step and already we're getting an encounter. You know what, I'm just gonna use the Ruby Brush. Really? Ah. Why won't it work here? So we can't use the Ruby Brush here. Please don't drop an encounter on top of us. Good. Yeah, come on! Yeah, we can't use spells during boss fights, so... Talk to her again? Hello. So we meet again. I reported to King Sarkon in Cartagena that you are collecting rings. Oh, yes, I have your rings, but you'll have to kill me to get them. So yeah, we have to fight again, and... Siren, but at least we were able to take her out. And this time, take her out for good. So, we go through our list. We got the Ring of Wisdom, the Ring of Sky, the Ring of Wind back, and we got the Ring of Fire from Over and Stuff. Alright, this episode's going on a little long, so... we're gonna use Gnome Stone to get out of here. And we're gonna walk backwards. With poison enemies. And we're just getting bombarded with random encounter after random encounter after random encounter. You know, in hindsight, I do think it would have been a good idea to buy some Griffin rings. Gnome Stone I found in a chest, so I decided to use it to quickly get out of there. Got the rings back, but everyone's still hurt. So, what we need to do, speak with the King of Stowe again, and see what we can do to help these people out. Apparently not even staying at the inn or at the church is gonna be enough for these people. Because they're not RPG protagonists. Good, the rings are safe. I'm really sorry, but I have a favor to ask of you. There are so many wounded townspeople that we desperately need a doctor. In the town of Keltwick, northeast of here, lives is the famous Dr. Basil. I think they mean living in the town of Keltwick, northeast of here, is the famous Dr. Basil. Or in the town of Keltwick, northeast of here, lives the famous Dr. Basil. You don't need lives and is back to back like that. That's grammatically incorrect. Would you please bring him to us? Here's a map of the route to Keltwick. Okay, so the king brought us to Keltwick, and is actually curious enough to keep the ring by. But we still need to help these townspeople out somehow. Oh, there may be some back and forth going on between Keltwick and Stowe. Wanna double check and make sure. I'm just going through this right now. Because I want to know what my plan of action should be going forward. Alright, I'm gonna... go ahead and shop here and buy a few griffin wings. And the reason why I'm doing this is literally so I can use this and sell some of my excess equipment. Alright, we need a... quite annoying, but we need to be out of town to perform this, to use this item. Really? Ah. What the hell, man? Alright, let me see. Oh, I'm just gonna fight this guy again and just. Why even have the Griffin ring? We can't. So there's really no reason to buy Griffin rings because you can't use it to travel wherever you want. You can only. This is gonna be really, really annoying. The rings are safe. I'm really worried, but I have a favor to ask of you. There are so many wounded townspeople that desperately need a doctor. In town Kellock, northeast of here, lives a famous Dr. Basil. Do you please bring him to us? Here's a map of the route to Kellock. Alright, where is Keltwick? We have to go back and forth. We literally have to manually travel back and forth between Keltwick and still for this shit. Is there a way? Wait a minute. There's an island that can possibly just kill yourself. Banshee powder. That's what it's called. Don't have it. Ah. Oh, you have it? Might as well just sell this Sanguios book now because they're gonna get a replacement soon. It ain't as good as the Sanguios, but you know, it is a much more natural progression of the spell upgrades as it goes from 60 HP to 200 HP. The monsters will have a hard time finding good. And that's alright, and we already got ourselves a random encounter. Great! And by the way, it wears off after like 5 steps. And the item shop doesn't sell them. It's still active. It's more like it halves the encounter rate. Almost feels like a normal RPG in a sense. This isn't gonna take too long. Yeah, the Ruby Rouge had already worn itself out. Right, and we want to go in this shop here and buy an alarm clock. Because Basil, if you speak to the townsfolk, is very lazy. Yes. And that's it. Airwolf lives with the son and well. Whatever. And there is a shop for spellbooks. In the era, we have that one, and these spells are basically mandatory spells. Must have. Luminos, Chronos, and Toxios. Luminos acts as an eternal lantern. You cast it and it'll eliminate caves automatically. Chrono can freeze time, allowing you a quick escape in case of a sticky situation. Good to use against swarms. And Toxios, it's literally eternal poison bomb, so if you get poisoned, you can literally cast this on yourself, and you'll be fine. Hydros is the only one I want to give a take out on a test drive. So now that we have Hydro, let's give it a shot. See what it's capable of. Ideally, I don't get to encounter with just one enemy, but several. Okay, this could be several. Basically homes in on an enemy and just thousands. As in, it just homes in on an enemy quite randomly. Let's see what happens if we are swarmed, though. Unfortunately, yeah, you can literally see him moving out of the way, and it's very easy for enemies to dodge that. So, not really something I would use because you can't control who you hit or whether or not the hit will land because they can just get out of the way. But I will buy the other new spells because Luminos and Toxios can be are both really helpful for the rest of the game. And Chronos can be helpful in a tight spot. Thanks for your business. Ready to cast. And Luminos and Toxios can only be used out of battle, so but Chronos can only be used in battle. So, we get to another round of battle, and... doesn't work on... Really? Alright, let's try on these scorpions. 5 MP and we can just get out of the way. So definitely helpful, though, even though they don't damage any enemies. So. So I'm gonna use frequently, not really, as certain enemies can resist it. And you can only hold up to 8 spell books at a time. I'm still gonna be more reliant on Arrow. Basil's the laziest doctor I've ever seen. Hi, what's your name? Good question. Even I don't know this character's name. So you want to go to the inn and upstairs. I'm having trouble waking up. Alright, here is the lazy Dr. Basil, and we use the alarm clock. Hello, what's wrong? The people still have been attacked by a monster? This is terrible. I'll go there as soon as I'm ready. So, now we need to backtrack all the way back to Stowe. Alright, what's your... Alright, he does... Basil may be lazy, but he's a fine doctor. And we have no idea whose house this is, so... whatever. And this town does not, as you can see, doesn't have a king rolling over it. You're looking for Dr. Basil? I didn't know he was a doctor. Wow, what a sick burn. What do you have to sell for real? Besides the alarm clock? Nothing that I need. Sprites are completely immune to Corona, so I'm not using them. These enemies are not, but I don't think we need them. Eventually, though, Chrono will be outmatched by something much, much better, and will work on all enemies in the game. Brains. Okay, well, so when a sprite stops like this, it means they're about to attack. So. Oh, come on! on! Alright, these are just the lemon. Oh man. Good. Can we stop counters every 3 steps? So these enemies are slow. And are worth a ton of experience points. Come on, let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let's go. Let me go to the next screen at least before getting another encounter. At least I made some distance. Town's right there, good. And just like that, everyone's up as a step. The king wants to thank you for your heroism. So let's go speak with the king. Oh. Alright, stop. Brave warrior, please take this book of Sanguios spells for your efforts. It's not the same spell book that we bought from the demon girl in the previous episode. I'm sure it will come in very handy on your travels. I suggest you visit Malaga, a town far to the north, past Keltwick. On the way to Malaga, please stop in Keltwick and thank Dr. Basil for us. Oh, sure. Alright, well this episode was going pretty long. We might as well just return to Keltwick, since we have yet to address that town's issues. Not only that, but there is a pretty neat little trick I'd like to show off for you guys in the next episode. Oh. You gotta be kidding me! Back to... Alright, we might as well just ready the Chrono spell. We're just gonna spam it straight away. Really? It doesn't do it? Oh. Great! Chronos doesn't work on those enemies. These are so freaking annoying. Please give us some... And some scorpions, yay! I'll level up again, and we're not even halfway done with the game. Well, we're halfway done as far as ring collecting goes, but we're not even halfway done with the game. Cyclops are slow, they're dumb, they don't really try to attack you. Yeah, they hit like a truck, but that's about it. Alright, let's open this and see what's inside. Sure. Resell is pretty crap, but I'll take it. Let me get back to Keltwick, please. Oh, come on, we're just another screen away! At least we made it. Yeah. K away from the next level. Okay. Alright, now let's go thank the doctor, Dr. Basil, before we forget. Now we're in the next town. We are going to try to sort out what this town's problems are. Yeah, we were told to go to Malaga, but we've got some kissing on game ready for bed. Go away. Yeah, and this time we won't be able to use the alarm clock on them anymore. Luckily, we don't need to. So, there's so many random encounters in this episode. Yeah, it's ridiculous. We've got... No, I would call this a side quest, but it really isn't. We can't make it to Malaga until we solve this town's big problem. Notice that there is an empty house in town, which is very strange indeed. So next time, my perfect playthrough of Sword of Vermilion, we are going to figure out what the problems are in this town so that we could proceed to Malaga. And also possibly pick up on a very beneficial exploit that we will be putting into really good use next time in my perfect playthrough of Sword of Vermilion. And don't forget to tune in later this evening to watch the second game that I plan on covering for weekend rentals this weekend. What will be the next Sega arcade game I plan on covering? That'll be very exciting. And nobody voted today because nobody watched. But Sword of Vermilion is still leading. It's 3 votes still, but 2 Flickies won. Yeah, I will still keep the polls up until we're about ready to wrap up Sword of Vermilion. So hope you all looking forward to that. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With on the way, Smite Gordon. Oops. Smite Gordon. Sign out.